Okay, all right, so, okay, what's up guys? My name is Chris. I am transgender, 26 years old. I've been on T now for 2 years and a few months now. Yeah, 2 years and a few months now. Wow, it's crazy. If you've watched my previous video, it was me talking about meeting with Dr. Sassani, why I'm not going to him anymore for top surgery. So yeah, now I'm going to be talking about my meet with Dr. Wigoda, Dr. Paul Wigoda. He is a new, he's not a new surgeon. He's been around the plastic surgery world for like, I think he told me like 20, 30 years, something like that. However, fairly recently, like within the last year, he has started to do female to male, and I think he's also doing male to male, male to female surgeries as well, top surgeries. But I met with Dr. Wigoda because I have a friend who I met through one of the Facebook forums that I was in for top surgery, and he was going to Dr. Wigoda. He told me about him. He recommended him. He told me that he had like a special going on right now at that time. And it was like a reduced price in what his surgery was actually going to cost. So I met with Dr. Wigoda March 2019. And at the time, he had only done the surgery on my one friend. He hadn't done surgery on any others. My friend's results were amazing. They turned out great. And so I met with him, and basically he told me, I should point out that I do need to do a double incision with nipple grafts, just because like my chest is, it was like a C, almost D cup back then. Now that I'm on T, it's kind of like spread out the fat distribution. So I guess it'd be more like a large B cup now, you know, if we want to size it. So yeah, he told me I needed a double incision, whatever, I already knew that. And so he had a sponsorship with New Beginnings. I don't know if you guys know about New Beginnings. It's a nonprofit organization here in South Florida that I know Dr. Sassani and Dr. Garamoni both use New Beginnings. It's basically like a house type of thing where they will take care of you while you're going through your recovery of top surgery. And so Dr. Wigoda had a sponsorship with them, and the sponsorship was that if you were going to have surgery by the summer, it was going to cost you $4,995. I personally did not have $5,000 lying around and I believe I had to pay by like the end of March. I had met with him at the beginning of March. I think I had to pay like the $5,000 by the end of March in order to get that price. If I wasn't going to use the sponsorship, it was going to be $7,495 out of pocket. Dr. Wigoda had told me that he wasn't planning on taking insurance. At the time, I don't think that has changed since then, because he is like a plastic surgeon at the end of the day, and this is just something that he was beginning to do. It might have changed since then. I don't know if that is the case, but yeah, he's not taking insurance. It was going to be, I really wasn't going to be able to make the $5,000 by the end of that month with the sponsorship. And including with that sponsorship was the fact that I did have to stay at the New Beginnings place to recover, which I really didn't like call my name to do, just because like I live here in South Florida and I was like only 45 minutes away from his office. So like I would have wanted to stay home instead of spending that extra money to stay at New Beginnings. So yeah, it was gonna be $7,495 out of pocket, and I was just like, no. I want to use health insurance because I have it through my employer. It's a good health insurance, so I was like, I'm not gonna go to him. However, I was glad I met with him just because I did have a second option. And then over the summer, when I got that letter from my health insurance, that was when I was like, the letter, by the way, the letter, if you didn't watch the first video, the letter was stating that Dr. Sassani, who was the first surgeon that I was going to meet with, was no longer going to be taking my insurance. So I decided to find another surgeon. So I wanted to have surgery last year, 2019, and that was no longer going to be the case. So then I had to figure out who I was going to have surgery with. So my last video is going to be about the last surgeon that I met with, who is Dr. Bluebon-Langner, Dr. Rachel Bluebon-Langner at NYU Langone in New York City. So if you're interested in hearing about that, go ahead and watch the next video.